Hey, Coral Reef Elementary Career Day. How you guys doing? My name is Robert. I am Honesty Williams' dad. This is super exciting. I am Director of Business Development for Transformative Healthcare Solutions. So basically, we are one of the largest psychology groups in the country. And what that means is we have over 100 full-time doctors or clinicians who do psychology or therapy services. And what I'm responsible for is making sure that those 100 doctors have a full caseload, which means they have patients to see, and are equipped with all the proper information to serve the communities that we service, not just here in Florida, but all over the United States of America. So I am the business development director, and essentially my day-to-day is comprised of phone calls, emails, reaching out. Your parents might call it sales. They may even tell you to not go into sales, or you don't want a sales job, but hopefully I can convince you a little bit otherwise. So day to day, I get to do a lot of fun things, right? So first I get to hunt. I get to, in sales they call it prospecting, but it's really hunting, right? I get to hunt for people, corporations, businesses, people that would be interested in what I have to sell. So our target market is nursing homes, assisted living facilities, rehab centers. Basically, during COVID, there was a lot of things that happened, right? So essentially, these assisted living facilities and nursing homes and rehab centers became on lockdown, which means, you couldn't go see grandma for months. Grandma couldn't come out of her room for months. So I saw a big need in the market. This isn't something that we actually did. I talked to Transformative Healthcare Solutions. I said, hey, maybe we need a way to reach these people via phone. So created this model that we use to basically reach out to facilities and see if they need our help. So I call them on the phone, right? Do a cold call. It's kind of scary. Sometimes they tell me no. Sometimes they hang up on me. It all depends, right? My goal is to just book a meeting with them in order to let them know what we can do for them and what their potential needs might be at their facility or with their community, right? So it can be kind of scary at first, but it gets easier and easier. I'll show you one here in just a second. Then I send a ton of emails, right? So my writing and reading skills need to be very good for me to be able to write creative emails that are going to capture people's attention, right? Disney's cool because they capture your attention, right? So if I want to be cool in my industry, I need to capture their attention. I need to be exciting. Can't be boring. Lump on a log. So once I get their attention, I get a meeting with them. They're interested and they want to use our doctors. I then have a follow-up technique. So basically, this is the most important part, right? If you ask your mom, hey, mom, can I go outside and play? I don't know, ask me later. And you don't ask her later, are you going to go outside and play? No. Kids are great at this. You guys always ask and keep asking and keep asking and keep asking until you get what you want. Essentially, that's sales, right? So you guys have been practicing for this since day one. After we do the follow-up, and we're all in agreement on everything that we want and everything that we don't want, we then close the deal. So from there, we get everything set up. I set up the doctors to come out on site, meet with all the eligible residents at the community, meet with their staff, and get to know everybody, and start building a really, really good relationship, right? That's essentially what sales is, building relationships. I also put together marketing materials, presentations, things like that on a regular basis. So why would I ever do that? Why would I want to do this, right? Why does it make sense to call people that are not waiting for my call, right? I know a lot of that stuff may sound scary. Who wants to spend their days randomly calling people? And those people definitely have other things that they're doing. It's not like they're sitting around waiting for my call. So why do I choose to do this over being a doctor or a lawyer? Well, I could have been a doctor or a lawyer. However, that's a story for a different day. But I choose to be in sales because it's one of the only positions where you can write your own paycheck. Kind of cool, right? You can write your own paycheck. What does that mean? Basically, if I wanted to make 10 more calls or close a couple more deals in a month, or any activities that are going to benefit me or drive money into the company, all that goes into a pile called commission, right? So if I get more patients for the practice and the practice makes more money, and the company's going to pay me more for my efforts of doing that because I'm generating that revenue, right? Do you guys know what revenue is? Show of hands? No? Revenue? It's cha-ching, it's that moolah, that money, that dinero, that paper, that Skrilla, that cheese, that cheddar. You get the picture. Right? So the truth of the matter is, you can work sales for any company in the world. If you're good enough and you practice your skills and you want to be good at it, companies must have revenue to survive. Without people like me that are willing to do the hard stuff, make those hard calls, answer those questions for people and reach out, we wouldn't have companies like Tesla or Coca-Cola or Apple, because one, nobody would know about them, and two, if you don't sell anything and you don't make money, how can you be a company? You can't. It's not going to work, right? So I get the opportunity to help thousands and thousands of people every day. I like to think that my duty is giving the elderly a few more moments of peace in their final chapter of life. Now, you kids are only, in the first 10 or 11 years of your life, and so much has already happened, right? Well, these people have lived 70 or 80 years or more. They've lived through so many experiences. Some are great, some are not so great. But our clinicians help them to talk about their feelings and give them relief from resentment or depression, anxiety, or just help them transition into an assisted living type situation, right? This relief will give them the opportunity to reconnect with relationships, with loved ones that may have been broken due to any of those ailments that I mentioned above, right? This is what drives my success, right? The passion to be able to help these people is what drives me to be successful. Now, it also helps that I'm a beast at sales, but half of it is being good at what you do, and the other half is being passionate about what you do. So, if I didn't believe in what we did for the communities, they wouldn't believe it either. So, I'm going to leave you with a few things that I kind of think are pretty awesome. I believe that education, learning, growing is essential for anything. It's just part of life, right? If we're not growing, what are we doing? If we're standing still, are we moving? Right? So I'm gonna leave you 12 things that I actually just recently learned from a man named John Barrows. He is a guru in the sales market. So I listened to him. I actually had the opportunity to meet him, and he gave me these 12 things, and I just wanted to share them with you. You mind? Got a minute? All right, yeah, why not? So number one is work smart and work hard. All right, simple enough. Work smart, work hard. Number two, always ask for feedback, right? The best people in the industry, the best people in sports, they're constantly being criticized, right? They're constantly getting feedback and improving on whatever it is that they need to improve on. Set high, attainable goals and tell people about them, right? If you have a goal that you want to this summer, you want to make your own jewelry and sell it to the neighborhood, tell your parents about it, tell your friends about it. That way somebody's going to ask you, hey, how's the jewelry business going? You're going to be able to be like, it's either going great or maybe I haven't started it yet, and I'll get to that, right? It's encouragement. Number 4 is earn everything. That's pretty self-explanatory. Number 5, be open and honest with everyone, and especially yourself, right? I know personally that if I'm tired of doing something and I want to stop doing it, I can stop doing it. Nobody else is going to know that I stopped doing it but me, right? So I need to be open, I need to be honest with everyone, and especially myself. Don't think you're better than anyone else, but know that no one is better than you, right? I love that one, number 6. Don't think that you are better than anyone else. Don't have a pompous attitude. But know that you're still great. Nobody's necessarily better than you, right? We're all in the same field. Confidence will overcome most shortcomings except for a big ego, right? There's a difference between being confident and having a huge ego. You guys will understand this probably later. But number 8, find your passion or find something else to do, right? There's got to be something out there that you guys are passionate about. Definitely look for it. Find it, harness it, and get better at it. If it's something like playing guitar, right? I'm passionate about playing guitar. I've played for 20 years. If I wasn't good at it, I obviously wasn't good at it when I started, but I was still passionate about it. So I eventually got good at it. Number 9. What goes around comes around. So always be kind to people. Always, always, always be kind. That's just a good rule of thumb, right? Number 10. You can learn something new from everyone in every situation. I absolutely love this and I believe it 100%. You can learn something new every day from everyone in every situation. Number 11, make sure you can live with the worst scenario. This is another great one, right? You're calculating that jump in your head. I'm gonna ride my bike. I'm gonna go off this ramp and I'm gonna fly through the air. If the worst situation was breaking your arm, and you're going to be out all summer for breaking your arm, if you could live with that, I can live with that. If you can't, don't do it. Number 12, get at least 1% better every day. Get at least 1% better every day. If you focus on this, you'll be 365% better, 3.5 times better than you were the year before. 1% every day. And that's all I have for you guys. Sales is more of a mindset than a career. All right, guys, I am going to do a real call with you. It's not a fake call, 100% real. I have no idea how it's gonna go. It's ringing. Hey Allie, how you doing? This is Robert over at Mental Health Center of Florida. I was hoping, is Susan in the office today by chance? Thank you.
Thank you for holding. Elmcroft is a senior living community offering accommodations for the you call forwarded. Please hold.
Hey Susie, how you doing? It's Robert over at Mental Health Center of Florida. Just hoping to touch base with you. Have some exciting news. I wanted to share with you that we have a new clinician for your area, and they started, and everything's going well with that. I know we had a little bit of issue a while back, but I wanted to touch base with you and let you know the good news. If you could, give me a shout back. Either way, whether you're still interested in using us or not, give me a call back, 954-947-3346. That's my direct line. You can give me anytime. Looking forward to speaking to you, Susie. I hope you're having a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye. So that's pretty much what a